Hello everyone, Cassandra Good reporting to you live on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday here in Albany, Georgia. I'm in my home office. Guys, I wanted to first and foremost get back on here. I had a couple of business things that I had to take care of, but not only that, I wanted to make sure that some of the rumblings and some of the sayings that's going around that Gladiacoin is gone and Gladiacoin is not here and Gladiacoin is just not doing anything, it's not producing. I want to actually take you inside my account so you can see the update and the message that we have. The message does bring about change. Now, I believe in transparency. I believe in people understanding what is actually going on with a platform, especially when I'm sharing it to the world via YouTube. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and I got behind the scenes. I've been in my group yesterday, late yesterday, early part of today, and we have a clear understanding of what is exactly going on. And this has nothing to do with the Gladiacoin platform itself. It has to do with the merchants and the processors that we use in exchange for Bitcoin. So before I say something out of the whack, because I don't want anybody to misconstrue anything that I'm saying, I don't want you to take a bits and pieces of something and run with it to the hills, because it's not that way. What I'd rather do is go in here so you can exactly see, so that you get a full view of what we're seeing, and that you can see that I'm not just coming up with my own conclusions, my own opinions about what is going on with Gladiacoin and using these different payment processors. Okay, so let me go ahead and log in. Again, this does not mean that Gladiacoin is not going anywhere. First of all, I'm very certain of that. I feel comfortable in that. I'll eat crow. I don't even have a problem with that. But the way this is structured, and to make sure that Gladiacoin does not experience any backlash because of something that they have no control over, they felt that it was imperative that they actually put up an update so that we all can be aware of what's going on, which I think is very responsible of the platform, so that people can see this. Now here you can see this important announcement. Now I'm going to leave this on here and I'm going to read it out so you can see full view what I'm seeing. Not only that, you can get an interpretation of what I'm seeing as well. But when I read this all the way through, there were a couple of things that were pertinent and very clear to me and what was happening. First of all, as we have an important announcement about Gladiacoin account, please read through to the end. Now, this first sentence was very powerful to me. As a user of the Bitcoin currency, you may have noticed and been following a massive increase in the volume of transactions registered in blockchain in these last days, always being close to or above 200,000 unconfirmed transactions every day. Now, what does that mean, guys? That means that Gladiacoin has no control over another platform that houses people's Bitcoin. It has no control over how Bitcoin is operating in the receipt and the exchanging of the Bitcoin. Gladiacoin has no hands in on that, none whatsoever. So of course one would affect the other one. What's happening is Gladiacoin is going to pay out in our automated system, is going to pay out people that are holding blockchain wallets and they're being held up. Point, simple, blank. That's it. Gladiacoin has no control over what another entity, and the entity that we're talking about is blockchain. They have no control over how blockchain is funding the accounts. They can fund on one day. It doesn't mean that that person will get that Bitcoin that same day, the next day, or whatever. But as you can see, It is above 200,000 unconfirmed transactions every day. These type of things will affect a platform that is using Bitcoin as its main resource of exchange. That's what's happening here. Gladiacoin trades Bitcoins. And since they trade Bitcoins and they need to pay out, and they're paying out, they're trying to wait to make sure that blockchain gets this number right here, so that they can reestablish a regular flow that we're accustomed to. Now, they said, as you already know, unconfirmed transactions are transactions waiting in line to be processed by the mining network. And these confirmations are very important because without them, Bitcoin does not effectively reach the recipient and also prevents larger amounts from being consolidated, for which we can gain for which we can again circulate in the market. Let the value of an unconfirmed transaction is a value that is not available for use. So you understand right off the rip what's happening here. Then they go into letting us know the payment of automatic withdrawals related to 5/17, because when all this happened, we're looking at 5/16 up until current date. Now our current date that we're looking at is 5/18. So they're on top of this. Gladiacoin is on top of this. They noticed that there were some confirmations that were not confirmed. There were some transactions that were not confirmed. They weren't confirmation, because if they were confirmation, people would have been in receipt of them. But there were unconfirmed confirmations, okay? All of this still is intact. Nothing has been removed, period, okay? The second part that is different that I noticed, I took time out and looked at. Due to the conditions of blockchain network, we will not do Bitcoin's trading on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Singapore GMT +8. When we will start trading again, as we will have always done on these days in which the trading transactions will not be performed. The trader bonus will not be paid. Is that, again, Gladiacoin's fault? No. What they're trying to do, instead of trading, and not having something that will be able to transact and be paid into someone's wallet, because blockchain has over 200,000 unconfirmed transactions, it's best that Gladiacoin traders take a step back and let blockchain allow the system to clear itself, taking those unregistered and unconfirmed accounts that have not received the payment or they have not been confirmed as of yet, take them from the and making them to the confirmed part, okay? That is very important, guys. People want to see that their exchange is actually going through and that it is viable and valid, and they can be able to go into their wallet at any given time and use that however they wish, okay? Now, the third part is the minimum withdrawal of automatic withdrawal. If you remember in the beginning when I shared with you on this platform where the minimum withdrawal that Gladiacoin was doing was 0.03. Now, in order to help blockchain and any other Bitcoin wallet or processor, Gladiacoin is growing at a phenomenal rate. We have members all across the globe. And what they realize is if they have fewer transactions, then those transactions would not cause this kind of influx within blockchain or any other currency exchange for Bitcoin. So what they decided to do, instead of the minimum withdrawal for Gladiacoin being the 0.03 BTC, they have increased it to 0.10 BTC. There's nothing that's going to be lost, guys. The information is here just to help us for sustainability and not to have any kinds of hiccups in the system. As you can see, one platform is affecting another platform. This is not on Gladiacoin at all. Gladiacoin is making the necessary changes so that we can be pleased with the growth that we're experiencing, and that they in turn, whatever they give us and say is valid, it is so. It is etched in stone. Okay, so guys, this is what I've actually taken from this message, which all 3 points are very, very important. All 3 points I am very, very excited about, because Gladiacoin is doing everything that they possibly can to make sure that they don't cause an infringement, a hiccup, or anything like that in our Bitcoin transactions at all. So them taking kudos to them taking massive action and saying, you know what, we understand that we've grown at an enormous rate. We have a lot of transactions that we put through the blockchain process, and we all know that blockchain experiences every transaction when it comes to involvement with Bitcoins, whether you're using Uphold, Coinbase, CoinMama, localbitcoins.com, it does not matter. All of the transactions that are referring to Bitcoin currency, all of them weed through blockchain no matter what. Now I'm going to go in here and give you a little idea of what we're seeing in our back office. Now here, what we're seeing here, just so you know and understand, the trader bonus is still, I still got the trader bonus for I didn't miss any days. Okay, let me be clear. We didn't miss any days of trader bonus at all thus far. This is something that they said, and I think coming up, that they want to make sure so that blockchain will be cleared of all of these 200,000+ unfiltered through, confirmed transactions. So they're doing their part. Still, the earnings are coming in, guys. Nothing, please understand, nothing have changed. You also need to understand at the time that the traders are not going to be trading on those days that they had specified. This will not be in here at current time. This will not be in here. But any earnings that you receive in way of binary commissions will be privy to you. They will be paid out to you. Okay, that's not going to be missed. Okay, let me go over here to network and show you my network. People are still, guys, if you understand how this Gladiacoin is working, if you understand how this platform is changing lives literally, and that's something that they are not holding up on, they're giving everybody the opportunity to be able to not only create a 401k plan for yourself, but to actually give you breathing room. If you haven't had breathing room because of stress, of financials, or whatever, in a short period of time, Gladiacoin can relieve that of you. Okay, I just need you to understand, and I'm stressing upon you how important it is for you to follow through, understand the dynamics of this, and when we have growth to this magnitude, some changes have to occur, as long as it's a change that does not have us looking on the outside. Okay, we're in this to win it. Okay, so that you understand that. Now I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to let you see my other accounts. Log out and log in. Go to my next account so you can see. Now people have been asking, Cassandra, does that mean it's going to take longer for me to see something in my wallet? Yes, guys, that is. But let me say this. Let me make this injection. If you came into Gladiacoin with the sole purpose of hit and run, this is not the platform for that. Gladiacoin is a long-standing platform. It's not a hit and run platform. It's a platform for where you want to grow. As you notice from my beginning, I said the whole purpose here is to make sure that you grow in such a way, starting at a Spartacus 2 level, that you eventually want to find yourself at Spartacus 7. Why? Because that'll allow you to be able to get daily earnings, and your monthly income will increase several folds. That is the whole strategic plan that I've been sharing with my team to make sure that they understand that this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking for. We want to make sure that no matter what, a person comes on board as Spartacus 2, we don't want you to keep renewing Spartacus 2 and just doubling in 90 days. We would like you to grow into the Spartacus 7 level where all of the magnitude of monetary gains and performance is really happening on a regular basis. At current time, that is every day, but it could change to every 2 days, like we said, because now it's not a 0.03 that's taken in consideration where you would actually have physical access to what is being sent to your wallet. It's now going to be a 0.10. And as we can see, I'm at 54.44% here. The points are still accruing here. Nothing has changed. Let me go over here and show you under my financial statement so you can see. Still, trader bonus still intact. Still intact. Although when we saw on the dashboard, some things will be actually changing with the messages and so forth, we still are in excellent position. We're still in receipt of gaining our percentages. We're still in receipt of gaining our wallet withdrawals, and when those wallet withdrawals come to us, you will see them right here. I don't usually show this withdrawal, but I apologize. I'm gonna start showing that more in so you can see this as well. You can always connect this with with your blockchain account as well. Okay, and go back in here under financial and into the statement. Again, all of this has not changed. We're still receiving our trader bonuses. Everything is intact. There has not been an error message. I had someone that said, oh, I can't get in, it's gone. There's an error message on Gladiacoin. No, there has not been an error message on Gladiacoin. The only messages that we've ever received with Gladiacoin is a maintenance message, and we are told way ahead of time on our main board when we log in that maintenance is going to be due in a few hours Singapore time. So please guys, refrain from, if you don't have the information, if you're not clued in with all the knowledge that you need to have in order to spread the correct information, please by all means get in contact with someone who's actually in the system, who's actually participating, who's actually has a donation in there that's growing for them, and get the right information so that people know without a doubt that they are being given the correct information. We don't like to falsify anything or put any hype or put anything extra on top of that. So please understand that that's not a good rule of thumb. Okay, now I'm getting ready to go into my second one. This is my second one that qualified, that main account, guys. If you've been keeping up with me, this is my second leg. Again, this one should show a reflection of 54.44%. And I do apologize that I didn't show you my other one. I'll go back to my main account to let you know the percentage growth that has happened on that one as well. Now, this is what I mean. And let me give you an example before I get off of here. I mean, they let us know everything. I mean, literally everything. But it's been a couple of about a week or so before since they had a maintenance, and I think it is purged off this page. But here we go. We go in here to the dashboard, and as you can see, also this is 54.4% growing. Your bonus points here are nicely accruing. Now this is magnifying. Let me tell you why this is magnifying. As you go into the network, what you realize is people are growing more and more. If you remember that this was just one level, one lineage right here, and then we're adding people along the way. People are really starting to pick up the momentum. People are really starting to share this particular platform with people because they know the durability, the stable content that we have within. Not only that, Gladiacoin is very, very communicatable with us. There's not a hitch that we're missing. Everything that's coming down the pike, if there's something that's going on, we know. We're given an update on our main page as soon as we log in, before we go and check our percentages, how far we've grown, before we check our withdrawals, before we check our statements, before we check any of the pertinent values of on the menu board here. We always have a message that lets us know as soon as we come in what's coming up, what is actually in transit, what is actually happened. That's why I say, people, if you have a question, please by all means come to us who are willing participants who are actively engaged into the Gladiacoin platform. We can give you the correct answers. Okay. And I'm going to log back out of here, guys, and I do apologize. In the main one, I don't think I had showed you the percentage that had accrued so far. So I'm going to revisit my main page here. Give me just a second. So you can see what the percentage on here is. Like I said, you see how that popped up, guys? How soon as we log in, they let us know right on Front Street. Any update, any important announcements, any news that we need to know, it's right here before we start clicking any buttons over here to see our progression, to see how we're doing or whatever. They inform us. The communication is so valuable, and this is something that Gladiacoin platform does for us. Okay, so I'm going to go to the dashboard. Going to the dashboard, we're at 67.63% here. And I didn't show you the points. I got the points crewing here. My network is growing nicely. In the binary network, it is growing very nicely. There's people under here. I know this just shows this, but the lineage doesn't go all the way down. You actually have to click in and get more in detail of people that's under them. As you can see, the points that have grown up under different people. And you can see certain people are actually growing and taking time out. And this is the spillover. Okay, guys, this is spillover. Now, let me inject an income disclaimer like I always do. There is no guarantee that you will receive spillover with positioning with my team, but there's a very high probability that you will receive it. Matter of fact, all of my team members so far that have come in, they have received spillover. So I'm just injecting that income disclaimer because I want to make sure that you won't say, Cassandra promised us this. No, I don't make any promises. What I do say is position yourself accordingly for the best chance of monetary gains in your wealth generation here. Okay? So I'm going under my financial, and did I go to my statement? I'm not sure if yes, I did. I went to the statement and let you know that it's still growing. Nothing has changed, although people are saying our site is having error messages and no one's able to get in and it's gone down the tube and all kinds of things have occurred and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I wanted to let you guys know, first and foremost, Gladiacoin is alive and well and is not showing any signs of stopping anytime soon. Now let me go back to the main page. Now, this is the message that I want to give each and every one of you all. We have to realize that sometimes with growing pains, we experience a few hiccups, okay? But the Gladiacoin platform is ready for those hiccups. They're doing the necessary steps that they have to in order for us to sustain through those hiccups. And because they don't have control of an outside entity that is controlling a part of their influx, they're doing the best that they can. And this method method, like I said, the three methods. One, since they have over 200,000 transactions that are unconfirmed and unprocessed, they have decided to slow it down, decided to take a few days back so that they won't continue to compact or congest the system even more. And part two, when it comes to actually going in here and people realizing that 0.03 going up to 0.10 is a more stable idea. What I mean by that is most trading platforms, or most platforms that allow us to be able to submit a certain amount of funds for a certain amount of time, does not give us hands-on availability. Most platforms allow us to only be able to withdraw at the end of a term. Now, the end of that term for Gladiacoin would be 60 days, 90 days. As you can see here, that would be considered 90 days. But with Gladiacoin, it allows you to be able to not only do that within a certain amount of time, getting access going into your chosen wallet to receive some of your income or some of the funds that come out, that is unheard of in this industry. I've been a part of several platforms similar to this, and I could not have access to any of those funds until the completion of the terms, which mostly was anywhere between 9 months and 365 days or more. So we're still in a wonderful, wonderful position, guys. I don't foresee anything taking us away from Gladiacoin whatsoever. Okay, that's my firm belief. I've seen it. I've earned enough monetary gain from this platform. Everything that they have done, everything that they've said has come out the pike to be accurate. They have not wavered in one way or another. Every time they turn around and make adjustments or changes, and what I mean by adjustments or changes, we have found it to be to the best for the platform and for all people involved. So guys, I would love to have you on my team still. You love the platform that I've been sharing with you for this time since, like I said, since March of 2017, March 10th, when I actually entered into this passive account. This is the one that I've been sharing on the YouTube channel so that people can understand that they can actually earn in a very passive way without all the hoopla of recruiting or mass sharing or whatever the case may be. Do click the link below. Definitely position yourself into a position and grow with us here at Gladiacoin. Look forward to the future and look forward to adding the Bitcoin to your wealth generation platform. Okay. Also, if you love the information that I share with you, the accuracy of it, the facts of it, no hype, please, by all means, I will be sharing many, many more things with you down the pike. 2017 is still fresh in my mind, still fresh for us to get the jump on wonderful, wonderful opportunities that I will be sharing with you down the road. Definitely click my subscribe button so you can stay tuned. As soon as my videos pop up, you'll be the first to be aware that I have a video that's coming up, and you'll be informed with facts, not hype, but with facts. Okay, so guys, have a great, great day. I enjoy giving this information to you, the facts, what's actually happened. As you can see, nothing has changed. All the naysaying is just what it is, naysaying. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. I'll speak to you soon, and bye for now.